107.5 The Game Podcasting is sponsored by Modern Exterminating, a family-oriented company. Professional, honest, and dependable pest control solutions. We're your one-stop shop for all pests.
This afternoon, one of our good friends, Brad Crawford, national college football analyst for 247 Sports and the CBS Sports Network, tweeted out the following. I was told LaNorris Sellers practiced today. At what capacity, I'm not sure, but he's expected to be available for South Carolina's game against Missouri. Also this afternoon, Pete Thamel, who is the national college football reporter for ESPN, tweeted this. There's optimism around the status of South Carolina quarterback LaNorris Sellers for the game at Missouri on Saturday. Per ESPN sources, he's been in practice, and there are positive signs for his availability. Also overnight, for what it may be worth, and while we can't directly tie the two together, the line on this game went from 13.5 to 10.5. So that's a 3-point swing towards South Carolina, which would lead one to believe that the bookmakers realized, oh, maybe something good has happened in terms of news around Gamecock football. They don't tell you what it is.
Nope. They do not.
But again, if I do.
When the line comes back to your favor?
Yeah, by 3 from a Tuesday night to a Wednesday morning, then somebody knows something about something. This is not a football team that is overmatched. This is not a football team that is doesn't have talent. We're beating ourselves, and now look, that doesn't make it any better. And I told you and I joked earlier, we're not here to say so. Hey, therefore, no, because you still got to fix that stuff.
Because that's a thing.
Yeah.
If you don't fix it, it starts to snowball, and it's a thing you can't correct at some point.
You hear so often. In any sport, at any level, coaches will say, we got to, control the controllables and all that. Well, then control them because you do have control over most of these things. And some of them, again, missed assignments, procedural penalties. And this goes back to, again, we talk a lot about it. Boaz Stanley and Case and Henry last week on a variety of topics just saying, we got to practice better. Why aren't they? And that's where Shane comes in on. We got to do it better as coaches. I don't know what I don't know. I'm not there. We're not allowed there.
Right. And
but if that's the problem, then that's fixable. Fix it.
And then you get a frustration when you get coaches will say, "Hey, we had a really good week of practice. I don't know what happened."
Right. And Shane said that.
And look, that happens a lot of times. You practice great during the week, and then you go out on game day, and for whatever reason, it just doesn't translate. And we were talking about this Monday. Sometimes you can watch film till your eyeballs fall out, and you can go on the practice field, and you can run the stuff that they're going to run, and it's all well and good. But until you actually get out there, turn the lights on, and kick it off for real, then sometimes you know it's coming, but you can't stop yourself from falling for it, right? Or you get over-aggressive, and you run up and you as a linebacker, you take the wrong gap. Or you get the wrong responsibility, or you're not holding an edge, or whatever it is, or in coverage. Like, I mean, oh my God, they hit a 3rd and 24 on Jalen Kilgore. And Kilgore just didn't get around on it to make the play. But it wasn't like he was beat by 5 steps. He just didn't get around to make a play. And by the time he got around to make a play, Stowers is catching the ball and doing the first down sign. So it's all these things you can fix. But to your point, well, time's running out to fix them.
Yeah.
Because you got to look at your schedule.
Yeah, and it's interesting because LaNorris a couple of weeks ago said, we had such a good camp. So we've heard this refrain, again, I'll use that word a lot. And it is fair, I think, to question what isn't happening.